Good ass weed, my dog. Trying to die. Nigga caught me with that shit, baby. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Why you
wanted to me because I like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
He calling me. Hold up. Yo. You gotta go on it. Figure out who you boom. And know that you wasn't home last night, my nigga.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA.
So figure out whoever your story, know where you stay at.
As it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints.
Hello? Oh man, my plug calling me.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 60 or. We own it. We own it. Snap.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Steve 6.
Operating from the gun. Faulkner escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same.
Keith, what up? Keith, what happened, bro? You need you a Lamar.
Everybody inside. I don't know what.
School 6'2", 181. South Forest, back spot, play football, be a football player? Yes, sir, it is. And one down here, speed and agility. That's it. I need to football everything. Basically, I just came out here just to see what I was. Everybody's tough. Everyone's trying to compete and get one goal. And that's become a great player and make millions, basically.
I need to fix that too, dog. She cool, bro.
You say what?
Matt need to fix that, bro.
What happened?
When I'm up there kicking the ball, niggas can call time out. Soon as I'm for the kick it, time out. I'm like, man, come on, man. Boy, I was trying to kick a nigga to death. Let me tell you how you kick them things. Both of the bars gotta be on the same page. And
I see that.
if that thing on the same page, you better hope your boys don't get it.
Shrimp, I got iodine poisoning.
Waiting on that boy Jay.
My bad, old girl.
Yeah, it's all good.
Niggas just had to deal with some serious
Thing.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense.
Myself in position, bro. Yo.
Yeah, man, I just watched my story, dog. The only two people, dog, that's written is this one nigga named Malari, and he picked up. He was like, you don't know what I'm talking about, and the nigga Wardo, but Wardo ain't even been back here. He don't even know what the fact look like.
Nah, Wardo. Damn, bro. I already all fucking on it. I just got off the phone with him.
With who?
With Hindu ass.
They took me for everything, dog. I need to know who this was.
Bitch, you don't understand. Motherfucker, I understand completely.
You said your cousin got robbed?
You believe will be successful? Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the gun, Faulkner. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Throwing on first down. Faulkner. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Faulkner. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
From the gun on third down, Faulkner. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Here comes Grant on the return. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock?
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara 61 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone, as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Able to get this to Gordon. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
At the Ravens' 18-yard line.
Oh my God.
Ready? 15.
All right, y'all, let's do it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Faulkner. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
They can't give you that. That's
a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Man, come on,
nifty
bro.
return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun, going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Now Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now this one was tight end out on the right side. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
The fuck is he catching that? Press that shit.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Faulkner. He sets to fire deep. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Come on, 7-6.
And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Oh, yeah. Go get that. Go get that. Go get that. Safety.
And this
Safety. Let's go.
Kind of speechless.
Let's go.
Cannot explain what just
Let's
happened
go.
there.
Go get
lunacy.
that.
He ran the
Come on,
wrong
touchdown.
way the length of the
Safety.
field and gave up a safety. I'm not even going to try to unpack that one.
Good move. Let's just leave that one alone, shall we? Cat's
got our tongue here in the booth. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 36 yards on the play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Yeah. I tell you what, I pull out one of these corners.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is White on the screen. No gain on the screen there at second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go again. Mike, check. 59.
Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hey, watch the lane. Mike 48. I'm going. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Hey, Haywood.
From the gun, Faulkner, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
59, Mike. Check, 59. Push him back. Hey, Charlie. Mike 5'9. Focus, defense, focus. Mike, get it.
On first down, Faulkner. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Going deep downfield for
way, bro.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
They'll run it here. This is James White. White's got a first down and more. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Basically, it's like he just kicked that shit to the sideline or some shit. There we go. This is the defense.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
80 weapons.
Looking to throw on second down. Faulkner will find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What's that to do real quick? Throw it in the bitch. Let's go.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Hey, echo. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Faulkner. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Second and 2. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Bravo!
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Mike, check, 59.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Faulkner. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Now Jackson on first down. But correct me if nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Jackson now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to White. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. Jackson on first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Tight coverage that time by Miles Killebrew.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He put it right behind
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And an alley to run. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing
he come with the ball.
Touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
just let this
and
nigga
the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Stop running.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Man, they slow niggas down when they
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
36.
Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. first down. It's Jackson. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. To throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Oh, look at that, man. He right there.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Flush to his right. He gets it to Brown, complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion.